Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forrest Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video. Today's video, yes, I'm going to give you the first 10 things you should do or some tips and tricks regarding your Galaxy S23 Ultra. But before I get into this video, check this out. Okay everyone, so I'm back with another video today. Today's video, yes, I want to show you the first 10 things you should do once you pick up your Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now these are the things that I do. If you do anything different, let me know. We can definitely have a conversation going in the comments. I love talking to everyone. I will try to answer them as quick as possible. Some of these are no-brainers. Some of these, you know, I think you should definitely do no matter what. I don't want to make this video too long, but there are 10 things that I did when I got this phone, so I just want to share it with you. Look at that green note. Delicious. What y'all think about it? It looks beautiful. All right, and then here you go. Let me turn down the brightness some so we can see the phone. So the first thing you want to do is about the display, right? So when Samsung ships it out, I do not know why they ship it out with the resolution at 1080p. So you go into your settings, you go into display, you want to find screen resolution and change it to the WQHD+. I don't know why it ships in this one. I think just to say battery, but I have been using it on, you know, the Quad HD display, and then you just hit apply and it changes it. So that's easy. First thing to do, change the screen resolution, get the best looking display that you can get with this phone. You're paying the money for it, so you should have it at 2K. The other thing, at the bottom, I don't know why Samsung ships this without the gestures on there, and you have the little bar or little buttons down there. I'm going to show you how to turn that off. So you just want to go into display again. You can go all the way down to navigation bar. And right here, if you want the buttons, you can put the buttons on there and you have the buttons down there. I personally do not use it that way. I don't know why. Some people say they need it. They don't like the gestures, but for me, let me go back. And then in here too, there's other things you can do. It gives you a hint. You can show the buttons to hide it, or even block gestures with S Pen. But I like the gestures, you know, it's pretty simple to do. That was number 2. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I know I did a video like this before and someone said they need the buttons on there. I don't understand it, but hey, you make the phone the way you want it. So the third thing is another thing I don't understand why Samsung doesn't have this turned on from the beginning. I guess they want us to make these type of videos, and it's Dolby Atmos. So when you go back into your settings, you go into sounds and vibrations, sound quality and effects. Make sure you turn Dolby Atmos on and Dolby Atmos for gaming on, because when you get it, it is actually turned off. And then you can pick which one you want. Do you want movie, music, or voice? Just depending on what you're listening to. I usually leave it on auto, but it's up to you. But when you get the phone, those two things were turned off for whatever reason. It makes no sense. You can even go into your equalizer and pick, you know, if you want to make pop or if you want to do a custom one too. But number 3, turn on Dolby Atmos, because for some reason Samsung ships it without it being turned on. Alright, so number 4. So when I swipe down, you see the brightness up here. That is normally not the way. You would have to swipe all the way down to get all these little buttons down here. And how you change that is if you swipe all the way down, you hit the little 3 buttons up here, quick panel layout. So when you get it, it will show like this. It shows only when the quick panel is expanded. So right now, if I swipe down one time, my brightness disappeared. But if I swipe down again, it's there. I don't use adaptive brightness, so I like having control of it. So you go into your buttons again, quick panel, brightness control, show always. So When you show always, if you swipe down, it's right at the top. That makes it a lot easier. Again, I don't know why Samsung doesn't have that the way it is there. But maybe a lot of people don't want it there. Maybe people like swiping down to get to the quick control panel. Y'all let me know. Maybe I'm just the odd one out. All right, so number 5 is changing your side key. So if I hold down the power button now, it wants to turn off the phone. When you get the phone, if you go into side key buttons here, and how you get there, if you go into your settings, you go all the way into advanced features and labs, you can see side key. Right here, you can do wake Bixby or turn off the power. I have power off menu. If you want Bixby, that is great, but I don't want that. And then you can also change it. If you double press it, you open the camera, or you can open an app. So if I wanted like Twitter open really quick, you can double tap it and open up Twitter. So change the side key. That's number 5. All right, so number 6, let's keep this moving. Motions and gestures. And you want to make sure you go in there and turn the things off that you don't use, turn the things on. And how you get there is advanced features, motion and gestures. And you have a bunch. You have lift to wake, double tap to turn on screen, double tap to turn off screen, palm swipe to capture. I'm going to turn that one off. You can also mute your incoming calls. You can turn that one on and off. Go in here, pick which one you want to use, and turn off the ones that you don't use. I like the double tap to turn off and on the screen, so I'm going to leave that one on. I usually don't swipe my palm to capture a screenshot. I'm going to just do it the old-fashioned way. But if you want to keep that on, you can. But motion and gestures, go in there, do what you want to do to your phone. Number 7, you can see I have a different theme on here, different wallpaper. You want to make sure you go into open space here, you go into wallpapers. You can change your palettes in here. If you want to change it, you can go there. I have different themes down here that you can download. Or if you click here, you have different ones. You can do top, you can do all of them. You can do paid if you want to pay like $1. Some of these are really cheap. And you go in here, pick out whatever you want. If you just want wallpapers, you can change out your wallpaper too, or the themes, period. And the same thing, you can do top, you can do free. And you have your themes in here. You even have icon packs. If you want to download some icon packs down here too. So go in here, set it up the way you want it. Choose the theme that you want or the background, look at that. And make the phone the way you want it. All right, so number 8 is changing your home screen, making the home screen the way you want it. And I mean by like app layout, you can, if you don't want the Google Discovery on here, you can delete that or turn it off. You can change a couple things in there. How you get to your home screen settings is if you hold down a open spot, you hit settings, and here is your home screen settings. The main things is the home screen grid. When you get the phone, it comes like 4x5, which is very odd and weird. I don't like it. If you like 4x5, that's up to you. I mostly do 5x5 or 5x6. It's just depending on how I'm feeling that day or even on that device. But go in there, you can change it to whatever you want. Also, like I said, if you don't want Google Discovery, it's right here. You can turn it off, or you can change it to Samsung free. I like Google, so I'm going to leave it on there. The other one thing too is add new apps to home screen. I don't like when I download apps, have it to my home screen. Maybe I don't want it there. I can turn that off too. Then the other one too is app icon badges. When you get the phone, it has it on numbers. I don't need to see that I have 6,000 emails to read. I just want the dot. So that way I know I have a notification just by the dot. I don't need to know how many emails or something if I'm missing something. But yeah, you want to definitely go in the settings here, mess around with it, do whatever you want to change, get it the way you want it. Number 9 is the always on display. So right now, if you turn off my phone, you can see the always on display. if you want to set that up, when you get the phone, it is turned on only by tapping your screen. I don't like that. So you go into your settings, you go into lock screen, always on display here. When you get the phone, it's tap to show, so you have to tap it for it to show. I do show as schedule, and you can change the time. Like if you want it to end at 11:30, you can go 11:30. About the time I'm usually sleeping, and that helps save the battery. You can change your clock style in here. You can change the color of your clock style. So there's many things in here you can do. Even show music information, auto brightness on there. There's many things, or you can turn it off. So if you don't like it, you can turn it off right there too. So like I said, many different options and things that you can do on here. So go set it up. All right, so that was number 9. Let's move on to number 10. 10 is the S Pen setup. You want to go in there, change the things that you want, turn on things that you like. If you use the S Pen, that is great. I've been trying to use it more. So when you pull it out, it lets you have the screen. You can change that settings too. There's many things you can do on here. And let me just open up my Twitter. I will open up Facebook. But if you want to know where your S Pen settings is, it's in Advanced Features, S Pen, and it will tell you that it's removed. You can do air actions on here, air commands. You know, if you want shortcuts, you can do shortcuts. Air actions is like if I want to go to my recent apps, I can hold the button down and then do this location, and it will show me the recent apps on here. Or if you want to do smart select, screen select, if I do this, oh, I put the camera on there by mistake. If I do that, it will do screen select. So there's many different things you can do with the S Pen. Or, I mean, if you don't want the air actions on, you can turn it off. You can S Pen the test. You can, if you don't want, say, the little options, you can create a note. So when you pull the S Pen out, it will bring up the note screen, which is probably better. So this way you can actually type on it, type notes that you want to, whatever you want to do. Go back in there. So go into the S Pen settings, change it the way you want to change it. If you want to do screen off memos, you can take that off. There's many different options in here that you want to play around with. So make the S Pen very user friendly by going in here and setting it up. I've been playing around with it and been working on it, trying to make it, you know, for me to use it a little bit easier also. Now, hopefully this video is not too long, but those are the first 10 things I recommend that you do when you get your Galaxy S23 Ultra. If you do anything different, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so for more coverage on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Forza Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. And until next time, y'all, peace. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day.